As someone who values connection and pleasure, I'm here to share some insights on how your touch can truly enhance a woman's experience. Fingers, believe it or not, can be incredibly powerful, so much so that some women can achieve orgasm from skilled finger work alone. Unlike rigid objects, fingers offer unparalleled control. They can bend, adjust pressure, change angles, and transition smoothly from one to three, providing a precision that's hard to match. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, a urologist and expert in men's health, and my goal today is to guide you through a respectful and medically informed approach to using your hands. This isn't just about technique, it's about ensuring the woman you're with feels secure, acknowledged, and deeply pleasured. Before any physical contact, two things are absolutely essential: consent and preparation. Always ask clearly, would you like me to touch you here? And maintain open communication throughout. Next, get your tools ready. Ensure your nails are neatly trimmed and filed smooth. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water, paying attention to under the nails, and remove any rings. If you anticipate dryness, have an unscented, water-based lubricant within reach. Clean hands prevent tiny scratches and reduce infection risks, while lube ensures smooth, comfortable contact. Let's begin with warming up and teasing. For many women, arousal isn't an instant switch, but a gradual, full-body journey. Start by exploring areas away from the genitals. Share a passionate kiss, move to her neck, collarbones, and inner arms. Gently stroke her lower back, hips, and outer thighs. As you slowly approach her inner thighs, take your time. Over her clothing or underwear, gently press your palm over the vulva, hold for a moment, and then release. Trace the fabric edges of her underwear. The aim here is to create steady, playful waves of pressure, on and off, building anticipation. Teasing isn't just a prelude, it's a vital part of the experience, enhancing blood flow to the clitoris, labia, and vaginal entrance, which intensifies sensations later. Next, focus on external touch, slow and gentle. While she's still wearing underwear, lightly outline her outer lips and inner thighs. Once she indicates comfort with skin-to-skin contact, gently slide a fingertip along her outer lips, then her inner lips. Keep your touch slow and exploratory. Initially, circle around the clitoral hood rather than directly on the tip, as many women find direct clitoral gland stimulation too intense early on. Think light, feather-like strokes evolving into gentle circles, and then slightly firmer ovals. Pay close attention to her body language. Changes in breath, subtle hip movements, or soft sounds are your cues, your green lights to continue. As you progress, introduce rhythm around the clitoris. While every woman's sensitivity is unique, most tend to prefer consistent, rhythmic patterns over random movements. Try a gentle around-the-clock circle just outside the clitoral hood. Experiment with vertical strokes, moving from the pubic mound down to the vaginal entrance and back up. Or try side-to-side figure eights around the hood. If she enjoys more surface area contact, use two fingers together. If she prefers focused pressure, a single fingertip might be better. Keep your questions brief and specific. Softer or firmer, faster or slower, higher or lower. Knowing when and how to go inside is crucial. Wetness signals arousal, but not necessarily readiness for penetration. Always check in. Would you like me inside? If she says yes, apply lubricant if needed and begin with one finger. Never insert dry. Slowly glide your finger into the vaginal entrance and pause just inside, allowing her pelvic floor muscles to relax. Use a slow, come here motion towards the front wall of the vagina, rather than quick in and out thrusts. Fingers excel at applying pressure and exploring angles, not speed. Gently explore a few millimeters up, down, left, and right. If you feel her tense, withdraw slightly. Breathe together, and if needed, return to external touch until she relaxes again. Now let's explore the anterior sweet spot. About 1 to 2 inches inside on the front, belly side of the vagina, the tissue often feels a bit spongy or ridged. This anterior zone, sometimes referred to as the G-spot area, becomes more pronounced with arousal. Curl your fingertip towards it with that slow, come here motion. Start with light taps or short strokes, and only increase pressure if she explicitly asks for it or if her body naturally leans into your touch. Many women prefer a steady, repeatable rhythm over sheer strength. Keep your other hand free to gently hold her hip, stroke her lower belly, or continue external clitoral stimulation with the pad of your thumb if she enjoys blended sensations. If she desires more fullness, thoughtfully scale up to 2 fingers. Partially withdraw your hand, twist slightly, and then reinsert 2 well-lubricated fingers together. Maintain the curl of your fingers so they continue to make contact with the front wall. Try combining motions. Your internal fingers can perform a small come here movement or tiny arcs, while your thumb or other hand maintains a consistent pattern around the clitoral hood. Remember, small movements can have a profound effect. The more aroused she becomes, the less extensive your motions need to be. At this stage, consistent pressure and rhythm become the most powerful elements. As she approaches climax, be prepared to adjust pressure and speed. Her cues will intensify, hips may press into you, her breathing will quicken, sounds might deepen, and her thighs could begin to tremble. When you discover a pace and pressure that her body is clearly responding to, do not change it. Hold that pattern steady all the way through to her peak. If she exclaims, right there, treat it as a definitive instruction. Maintain that exact stimulation. Many climaxes can fade if the stimulation suddenly changes in the final moments. There are many variations women often enjoy. Hood strokes involve 2 fingers forming a V, gently sliding the clitoral hood up and down without directly exposing the tip. An outer to inner wave is a long, sweeping stroke from her outer thighs, moving to her inner thighs, and then to the labia before moving back out. This can beautifully reset sensitivity. A pressure hold involves placing a broad, warm palm over her vulva with a gentle, still press, which can be very calming between peaks. To change the angle of the interior wall for easier fingertip contact, try an angle shift by placing a small pillow under her hips. For hygiene and comfort, always remember, short nails, clean hands, and ample lubricant are crucial to prevent micro tears. If you transition from any anal touch back to the vulva or vagina, either change gloves or wash your hands thoroughly first. If she experiences any burning or sharp pain, stop immediately, add more lubricant, and return to external touch. Sharp pain is a definite no. While warmth or a feeling of stretching might be okay for some, it's only acceptable if she explicitly says so. Finally, after the peak, engage in talk and aftercare. Right after she reaches climax, maintain your touch but lighten the pressure as her body unwinds. Many women appreciate being held, having their ribs or hair gently stroked, or a light massage of their thighs. Offer her water. Later, when she feels ready, ask one concise question. What did you like most? Remember that answer. It's your most valuable playbook. Here are a few important truths that often go unheard. Not every woman achieves orgasm from internal stimulation, and that's perfectly normal. Many prefer exclusively clitoral-focused touch, while others enjoy a blend. The absolute best way to understand her preferences is to observe, listen, and ask, and never underestimate the power of the emotional tone. When she feels safe, cherished, and unrushed, her blood flow and lubrication naturally improve, pelvic floor muscles relax, and pleasure can truly soar. If you found this guidance helpful, please consider subscribing and sharing it with anyone seeking respectful, real-world advice. Your hands, when used with patience, precision, and genuine care, can be truly extraordinary instruments of pleasure and connection. And for men interested in further enhancing their performance, natural supplements can be a great support. I often recommend organic watermelon extract, which is rich in citrulline, an amino acid that supports nitric oxide production and circulation. Another excellent option is an advanced formula combining ingredients like ashwagandha, tonkat ali, fenugreek, nettle, and citrulline to comprehensively support male performance, from erections and stamina to testosterone and prostate health. You'll find links to these in the comments and video description.